The Maneuver Center of Excellence bids farewell to one of its most dedicated individuals in a retirement ceremony in front of the McGinnis-Wickham Hall building. Mr. George W. Steuber retired after 53 years of service. Steuber came to Fort Benning in 2009 and served as the Deputy Garrison Commander of the Maneuver Center of Excellence. During his tenure, he supported the broader Fort Benning community by helping shape Fort Benning's human and physical terrain in a way that facilitates world-class training, vibrant communities, and long-lasting infrastructure.
From budgets to infrastructure builds, renovations, modernizations, and attempts at sustainment, to childcare, to squirrel suppression, to manpower reductions, to woodpeckers, to mowing, to plumbing, to municipality contracts, to bowling alleys, to 510 stationing actions. You've managed it all. You've set the standard. You've been an agent of change, and you make all of this look very easy.
Some of you are privileged to have worked with George throughout the years, and although you may have been on the wrong side of an issue, you might be here to make sure that he actually is moving on. But I suspect that most of you are probably here because you've been honored to have worked with this man, that you spent some time with him and you appreciate the opportunity to have witnessed the work of a true professional. None of us today can remember a time when George was not there, and that's not a dig on your age, so I understand that. You've been there for us individually, for our Army, and for our nation. So on behalf of a grateful nation, thank you for your service. Personally, thank you for your friendship.
Steuber enlisted at age 17 and went to basic training at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. He left active duty as a colonel directing Training and Doctrine Command's International Army's Program Directorate at Fort Monroe, Virginia. In the intervening 38 years, he served 39 months in Vietnam as a non-commissioned officer and went on peacekeeping missions in Cambodia, Somalia, and Haiti as a commissioned officer. Through Steuber's 53 years of experience, he continues to say that the people are the greatest strength of the Army.
I have a team that not only says rucks up and follows when you ask them to, but I've got folks that are taking the lead in initiatives that literally lead the entire Army on our installations of the future, on our cultural resources management with the Southeastern Indians. All of those things are important. And again, if you show others that they're important and you deal with those issues with integrity and values, people respond to that.
Steuber and his wife Patricia plan to move to Oklahoma, where they will enjoy a well-deserved retirement and a great sense of pride, knowing that the past 53 years of their lives were dedicated to an organization that protects and preserves the freedoms, opportunities, and liberty of the American people.
What better thing could you do with your life?
Payton, Fretwell, Fort Benning, Georgia.